Hello everyone, this is Tommy D'Souza back with another collective reading. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for responding to my previous videos. I am grateful to the divine that they chose me as a messenger for the collective. I humbly thank them that they chose me as a person who guides others, who is able to guide others, and I thank divine for choosing my voice, although I personally feel that I have throat chakra issues. But despite of that, I thank the divine. Okay, so today's topic is messages that you need to hear. In regards to the full moon, full moons basically are complete times, and because also we are near the end of the year, so we'll consider this full moon as an annual purging of emotions, annual purging of restrictions, annual purging of thought processes. I'm hearing annual purging of those mindsets that we had put up as a boundary that did help us in that duration, but post that they might not be even needed. That is why they are being purged out. The pain that we endured, the collective anger that we had towards people, those who did not treat other humans equally. Let's just take it that way. I feel the spirit guides today are actually very politically aware spirit guides, and it does take a toll on humans, other humans who are actually living in a society. It does threaten, threaten the security. It does, you know, it does make us question everything that we have around us. That if we are people who are, humans are meant to be so close to humanity, so so much love and with so much generousness and so much kindness. Why does such, why does so many, why are so many people eventually being hurt by other people under the mindset or the pretext of so many things, like everything? Some for money, some for political gain, some for economic gain and exploitation that people are facing. War crimes I'm hearing people are victim of. It is a painful time, and I strongly believe that whatever the world collectively endured should be something that should be purged out in a way that it's collected by the divine and alchemized into a very potent, creative, powerful, strong energy. That was one collective message that I all of a sudden received without even, touching the cards. I'm actually using the Muse Tarot for this reading. Okay, let's keep this as the topic itself. Full moon purging. Messages that the collective needs to know right now. Dear spirit guides, angels, archangels, ancestors, moon gods, who would be shining the brightest, sun gods, who actually provide the light on the moon, so that we get the calmest of lights. Please help us with some messages. I actually feel like even calling out the earth angel, because Muse Tarot actually has these beautiful designs, these flowers all around them. And also the previous reading, I had the urge to keep a rose in the reading. So yeah. Dear spirit guides, beings of the light, earth angels, planetary angels, moon, sun, gods, requesting to please provide a message that the collective needs to know when it comes to healing the society around them, when it comes to alchemizing the wrongdoings that probably they're seeing, alchemizing the injustice that the world is probably seeing. Let's consider this as an annual social message that the divine spirits, earth spirits, need to provide us so that the planet is healed. The people living on the planet are healed. They could alchemize all of this collective trauma that people of different, areas of this planet are actually facing. Let's see. Oh, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. What the messages that the world actually needs to hear right now. I'm getting the feeling of bridging. I'm not that good in bridging, but I will still try my level best. I'll just take the subscribes. I don't even know. Maybe I'm just, knowingly or unknowingly reversing some cards. I don't know. Because I had arranged the deck in such a way that there would be no reversals. But if the divine needs to provide us with some reversals, okay, there's 3 of materials. See? Okay. Please help us with the messages. Okay. That the planet, people living on the planet. Oh my god. 1, 2, 12. Queen of Voices is, I guess, 13? 13? Yeah. 13, 14. 3 of materials. Oh. Hierophant. Okay. Let me just take the names of few gods or few divine beings whose presence I could feel here at the moment right now. I'm feeling Ma Saraswati, which is the goddess of knowledge. Okay, so in your belief in your spiritual being, you can take it as, divine knowledge is here. Thank you so much for coming in. There's the energy of Lord Vishnu, Lord Jesus. I can even feel Mother Mary who's accompanying them. Surprisingly, there are some ancestral energies as well who are present here. I can actually feel some energies that help the collective in alchemizing. So probably here are some. I mean, I don't know whether they have a name or not, but There are some people, or I could say there are some energies who give us this very innovative way of looking at the problem and finding such amazing creative solutions out of it that it just feels out of the world, right? So there are those beings who have probably done it in other realms, and they are here to probably give us a message. And so this is like two, two. Wait, allow me to show you the cards. I'll have to stand up a bit. So we have the Magician, number one. Yeah, it's clear. We have the beautiful High Priestess here, number two. And as I'm recording it, the timer is going on at the 12th minute, and now it went to the 13th. This is the Hanged Muse or the Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, it's clear now. So the numbers 1, 2, 12 are significant. Queen of Voices. This is the Queen of Swords in reverse. And this is the Three of Materials, which is also the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. That's it. I am feeling there's a lot that the messages want to say, but let me try to channel it as much as I can. So, people have basically forgotten their inner, innate, loving, kind, generous nature, and they are more interested in seeing everything as a dealing, because the earth is a very strong realm to speak. Mother Gaia is actually a very strong realm in which you have to live. There is supposed to be a business interaction. Give and take is a normal norm. I give you something that will help you. In return, you give me something that will help me. But rather than seeing it in this way, it has actually been seen as, I'll give you something that you don't need, but I'll give you because I'll make you feel that you want it. In return, you have to give me something that I actually need, but I won't tell you that I need that. In fact, I'll show myself in an entirely different way. I'll tell you that I need X, whereas actually I'll be needing Y. But I'll be pursuing snatching Y from you, even if you don't have it. Or even if you don't want to give it, even if you need it, I'll nonetheless snatch Y from you through X. So I'll show you that I need X, but actually I'll be needing Y. I'll not be clearly telling you that I need Y, but just to make it more attractive, just to make it more flowery, I'll be telling you that I need X, but I'll be gaining Y no matter what. Because actually, I don't want to give you the choice of denial. I don't want to give you the choice of denial. This is what the tendency of the world has actually become. They are so stubborn that they don't want to take no for an answer. They don't want to change their perspective. They can't take no for an answer because they actually want it. They don't need it necessarily, but they want it because they want to show that they are superior. They'll show you that they are using tactics, business tactics. They are very discerning, they understand what's right and wrong, they know better. That is what they'll actually portray. But that's not the case at all. They just have a thought in their mind and they just want to, you know, just squeeze out every single drop from the available limited materials. You see, acting as the queen of voices, which is a very superior energy as compared to the three of materials, which is like just limited energy. Now, if you want to squeeze so much so that it fulfills you more from this little area which is available, is actually misusing this simple need. You can't misuse limited resources just to upheaval your made up want. Probably you don't even need it. And the sad part of the story is you're not willing to hear it. You're not willing to listen to it. You're not willing to understand it. I can see reverse triangle here. And for those people who are interested in the concept of Illuminati, the divine is saying that nope, Illuminati is just a external, you know, facade, so to speak. It's just an external facade. The thing is, the places where you're seeking it, like, no, this is Illuminati, this is from Illuminati, probably those are the most innocent victims of the, collective injustice that has entered inside the psyche of humans. Do you want to know from where it has entered? It has actually entered from not healing, not forgiving, not letting things go, and not willing to change your perspective towards whatever is present on the planet currently. You get one string of an idea and you're just pulling it till the entire dress is unsieved. You are so hellbound to pull the thread, you're even willing to unseive the cloth that is being made. That's the metaphor that I'm getting, and I don't know. Maybe it resonates or maybe it doesn't. But this is actually a message that the planet collectively needs to hear right now. This is the situation in which our planet is stuck. Take this and apply it to any situation that you are facing in your society. Oh my god. Take this and apply it to any situation that the collective is facing outside in the world. Probably this tendency is somewhere or the other one of the root causes of whatever we are facing. Is it something that can be healed? Yes. And for that, to heal, the first entry point to heal this is gather discerned information. Gather discerned information. Use discernment. Yes. Obviously, use discernment in a healthy way. Don't use discernment just like, what is my profit in this? Use discernment to actually see whatever I'm doing, is it even worth running behind? Or is it just because I have a collective pressure, or is it just that everyone else is doing, so I'll also go? Use inner discernment and the knowledge that you have, which is the unbiased knowledge basically. So the knowledge that the priestess provides is never biased. Just keep that in mind. It's never favoring one and just saying, those are the people, leave them. It never works like that. So the priestess energy will basically say, okay, A person is of these many qualities, B person is of these many qualities. This is the historical evidence of how A person behaves. This is the historical evidence of how B person behaves in a particular situation. What the situation was, what they, took out of the situation, and what all were they acted upon. Once they acted upon, how did they respond to whatever they acted? Did they hide it? Did they show it? Do they put that proudly on their sleeve, or are they hiding it and secretly saying, oh no, that's not us? You see, all of this study that we say, I am actually getting the visions of Patriot Act which Hassan Minhaj had. I'm getting those visions. So you need to individually just create an inner Patriot Act by studying that much of whatever you have around. That is like the starting point. And once you understand what is collectively around, then you alchemize the situation in such a form that it takes the most creative outlets. Because once you understand what the people actually need, you can make up your individual mind and you work individually on it, rather than just hearing things from 10 people and believing it. Don't do that. Instead, what you actually need to do is hear from 10 people, study from the 11th book and the 12th book that talks about the perspective of the other side of the story as well. By the other side of the story, I actually mean those people who are saying opposite of what the first person told you. I am not saying that you go and support the people. Understand from where those people are coming from. That's it. Once you have a perspective in front of you from both the ends, you can emotionally understand it. You can find practical ways to handle it. You can use your passion to determinedly work on the solution that you thought. Right? You can stick to working in a deterministic way on the solution. So you understood the situation, but then you took a decision in a very intellectual way, decided how you want to work on the decision, what you want to do exactly of the decision, how you can implement the decision that you actually took, and ensure that you're stuck on it, because that is something that has come out of your inner self, that has come from the divine to you, that has actually come from the divine to you. Wow, that's a really strong message. That's the solution that you have. So when people say that you need to read more, you need to study more, you need to understand more, and you need to, express yourself more, yes, they are correct. That is the solution that you actually need to use for your individual self, rather than just, looking at some people and saying, oh, these people, oh, they are like that only. Why? Because 10 people around you said the same thing, or your ancestors were saying the same thing, going on and on and on and on. It came from generation to generation, generation to generation, because this is a planetary message. I am pretty sure there are many things that will come to you in many different ways. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is one heavy message. Very heavy message. I mean, my body is shivering after I've given this message. Okay. I'm actually imagining way too many, responses that I can get. But yes, this is the annual purging that the planet needs to do. Oh my god. Such a strong message for a full moon. Dear spirit guides, dear lords, actually lords who are present here. Can this message apply to an individual for a full moon? Like a full moon reading? They are saying, oh yes, it will, but maybe I might need to change my wording a little bit. The message is the same, although there might be just one more card that might need to, pop up. I'll just ask for the card. Dear spirit guides, help me with the, individual message. Like not a planetary message, but an individual message for the additional card. Please help me with the additional card. Thank you so much, lords, for coming up. Ouch! What? Ooh, that's the card. Sun in reverse. Okay, no, there's not one card. There are many cards. There's that. I saw the Queen of Materials, and this fell like this. 5 of Inspiration. 5 of Inspiration, basically 5 of Wands. I flipped this just accidentally. I flipped the Queen of Materials accidentally. I'll just show the cards. And the Tower. Oh, bottom deck energy is the Tower. That two upright. I need to wake up. Stand up. I'm sorry. That's the Tower. That's the bottom deck energy for the individuals who wanted to hear something personally. These were the cards that I accidentally flipped. Star and the Queen of Materials. It is the Queen of Pentacles actually. And we have the 5 of Inspiration, also known as the 5 of Wands. We have the Death. So it's actually a moth turning into a butterfly under the guidance of the gods of transformation. Thank you, Ma Kali. Ma Kali, Mother Isis, any god, any goddess specifically in your spiritual practice that represents transformation in your life. The Sun in reverse. Okay. Okay, the sentence that I heard was, don't think that this message doesn't apply to you. Wow. Don't you be super proud that, oh, situation around me is so good. This will not affect me. This will affect you one day or the other. So you need to hear this message, goddammit. Oh my god. That's really strong. I apologize. That's really strong. Spirit guides, that's really strong. But okay. Dear lords, that's really strong. I do understand, but there are some people who click on a video because they want to hear a personalized message. Okay. Here you go, there's a continuation. See, understand something. There might be some clashes in your heart, within you. This question will arrive in your heart, in your life. This situation will arrive in your life at some point or the other. Are you going to wait for finding a solution at that time? Understand something. There is something known as working on yourself. Wow. Oh my god. I apologize. Dear people, I apologize. Please don't shoot the messenger. There's something called as preparing yourself before the problem occurs. In case if you are receiving a message from the divine, I request you to please respect that message. It is for your own good. You can't be simply stuck in the dark and then complain about light not approaching you. You have to understand something. There is a teeny tiny scope of improvement in your social life. There is a teeny tiny improvement, like scope of change. You know what I'm asking you to purge actually? I am asking you to purge the illusion of stability. I am asking you to purge the illusion that you have in your mind that nothing in your world is going upside down because I am living a comparatively very stable life. That's an illusion probably that you have in your mind and you need to let that go. See, precaution is better than cure, right? You can take these messages, apply it to your personal life, and they'll work just fine. There might be times when you might have an internal battle. There might be times where something like this occurs at your workplace and you don't understand what type of a decision that you need to take. At least now you know what to do in that type of a situation, right? You need to basically think out of the box. You just cannot sit and say that, oh, the world is bad. It's never going to change. The world is ruthless. It's never going to change. Honestly, you are a part of the world, and if you change something around you, generation by generation, even if it goes, things will change, things will improve. But you need to give in to the fact, surrender to the fact, or realize this fact that nothing is stable. There is going to be upheaval in everyone's life in some form or the other. And there is a transformation that is bound to happen. You just can't think that, oh my god, I have everything sorted. There might come a time where you might come under such a problem, such a situation. Probably you might face it in your society. Probably you might face it in the further generation that comes along. Probably there might be, it's like a better late than never energy that I'm feeling, dear collective. You know, that this message might apply to you irrespective of what you came to hear or what situation you're in. I strongly believe this. Because there's something that the divine is saying that nothing in your life is actually stable. This transformational energy is something that you might have to face in your life sometime or the other. Are you going to wait for a miracle at that time to come? Are you like going to wait for a proper answer at that time? If you have the opportunity to receive a ray of hope now, why do you have to wait for a ray of hope after a mishap has happened? Why can't you trust the people who are actually warning you about the mishap that, you know, the possibilities of mishaps that could happen? And they are going to affect you personally. You are a part of the collective, you are a part of this planet, you are a part of the world. I'm pretty sure that the message that I gave previously applies to you in your personal life? Yes, it does. You need to take a deep breath and just apply it in your life wherever you need it. Discernment is the key here. See the situation around you, learn to read the situation, learn to read about the situation between the lines, and then grab a solution that goes out of the box. You have the potential to change the planet. You have the potential to change your life. You have the potential to bring stability into this heavily chaotic world. You can find patterns in chaos. Okay, now I'm getting hiccups. Hmm. This is what you need to think about. Welcome the changing energies. Welcome the unique perspective. This might also be as simple as you might get a view or perspective over someone that you thought was something different, but you might realize that, oh my god, the reality is so much more different. I didn't go into that perspective at all. There is a teeny tiny chance that you might choose to ignore the perspective of the other person. But then the divine is asking you to take the other person's perspective as well and then take a discerned action. It might lead to a huge transformation within you, around you, outside you. It might lead to an internal chaos first, but you will get all the guidance that you need. You will get all the answers that you need. You have the male God energy, which is here to guide you, and you have the female intuitive energy that guides you. You have both these energies here for you. You have great, great, great God energies around you. You are blessed. Also, where I live, this upcoming full moon is supposed to celebrate Lord Vishnu and Mata Lakshmi. Lakshmi is basically, prosperity. See, you have the Queen of Materials here. Lakshmi is basically goddess of prosperity. And it has also been considered that the goddess of prosperity is actually very, unstable, just like the star, just like the sun in reverse. She's actually very unstable, and she stays stable only in places where Lord Vishnu is. Like, it's the divine consort, okay? I'll just keep them together. And then there's this one goddess who's actually considered the wife of Lord Brahma, but she is also considered as the wife of Lord Vishnu. Another wife of Lord Vishnu, which is Saraswati Ma. Saraswati Ma is basically the goddess of wisdom and knowledge. That is how it's seen as. And it makes sense as to why these energies are here. They are very loving energies, they are very generous energies. People those who are blessed with Goddess Lakshmi, oh my god, if you see the prosperity that they live in, it's beautiful. It's graceful. These are those people, those who help other humans when they are, in crisis. They just rush to help others. That is why Goddess Lakshmi actually comes and she shines. She knows how to help her devotees. And she helps her devotees in a way where it helps in the prosperity and the knowledge that the other people gain. So that's like, it's called Lakshmi Narayan. So it's like Vishnu and Lakshmi, you know. And then there's no prosperity without knowledge, and there's no knowledge that you could gain if you don't respect the knowledge and you don't respect the prosperity. If you don't trust the knowledge and you simply run behind prosperity, there's no wisdom that would keep you in place. There's no God that will, be able to bless you. Like they are blessing, but you're not taking it in. Why? You're stuck in your ways. Knowledge is not flowing. Knowledge is not flowing out of you. Prosperity is not flowing towards you. Wow. That's a very strong message, Divine. They're asking me to basically conclude the reading here itself. I guess these are enough messages and enough information that the collective has received, and also I'm having a lot of rambling in my stomach now. Any final messages that the collective needs to hear? Any final messages that the collective needs to hear? Okay. Okay. Four of emotions and the lovers. So we have the lovers upright and the four of emotions, which is also the four of cups upright. Okay, six of materials and the empress. I heard spirits basically saying, see, I am sorry if you felt that I was very rude, but so is my messenger. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Divine. I am so sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay, nonetheless, yeah, I digress. Don't feel disappointed that in case if you are reminded of some past mistakes that you did or some past situations where you felt that, oh my god, I should have trusted that other person, I didn't. Do not worry, you have not lost the mojo yet. You are a very strong human being within yourself as you are. See, now what you need to do is, with whatever strength and knowledge that you have within you, integrate this new perspective. Integrate it, and that will definitely take you to success ahead. You have this material wealth. Oh my god. Thank you. You have Queen of Materials and you have the Empress. That's a double confirmation. Goddess Lakshmi is here. Thank you so much, Mahalakshmi. Integrate yourself with the higher consciousness. Integrate yourself with the light. Integrate yourself with the information that you receive. Integrate yourself with both the, perspectives and both the realms. That is what I'm hearing. Once you integrate yourself with both the realms and both the perspectives, that is how you can let go of your disappointments and look at the beautiful, beautiful divine opportunity that you're receiving, which is actually to be blessed, more blessed, beautifully blessed, awesomely blessed by this very new perspective that you're receiving that is definitely going to take you to successive paths ahead. This is the Six of Pentacles. That's the bottom deck energy. You will be successful in your endeavors. Trust your inner guidance rather than external influences. Mm. Okay, I as a messenger believe that oh my god, why am I saying calling myself? I am actually at this moment I am. Although I am very many things besides, but right now I am a messenger who's recording this video for the collective. Yes, okay. Thank you so much, Divine Spirit, for trusting in me despite of I having such a strange way of delivering the message. In case if you enjoyed this reading, you may like this video. There are many more collective readings on my channel. To receive more such readings, you may subscribe to the channel. That's how the energy exchange happens. Um, in case if you feel like this message that is something that someone else also needs to hear, you may share this video to people that you believe need to hear this message. Um, also, I did give you an Indian analogy of Lord Vishnu and Goddess Lakshmi and Goddess Saraswati. In case if in your religion or in your custom or in your spiritual path, if you have encountered through such energies that represent such similar paths or such similar experiences, you're free to share them in the comments. I'd definitely love to read, especially for this video. I'd love to read them. Yeah, thank you so much for patiently listening to this message, and I humbly apologize in case of my words were too harsh, or I might have just went into a rambling rant or just a yapping. I humbly apologize in case of that was the case. I didn't mean to. I tried my level best to deliver the messages as they came on to me. So please take it with an open heart. Actually, some people, not always, this is not always the case, but in the case of divine, sometimes that is there. It feels like I am telling you, listen to me, please. Why aren't you listening? That was the energy that I was feeling whenever I was going into a very higher rambling rattling mode, whatever you could call it that way. I am really sorry. That was the vibe that I was actually feeling. In case of my words were too harsh or you felt that I was speaking very rudely, I humbly apologize. In case if you felt that I delivered the messages in a good way, I humbly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Divine, for choosing me to deliver this message, which is a very heavy message. But nonetheless, I hope this provided you some insight. I hope this provided you some missing piece of information that probably you needed to navigate the planet, to navigate the world, and probably I hope this reading helped you in some way or the other. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye. Please do drink water. Thank you.